Does Doug's hypercharge make him deal double the attack? What are the new maps coming out for the rotations? And how on earth does Trophy Road work? I'm going to answer all of that half as good as Kairos in this video. But first, let's look at all the new hypercharges, starting with Chuck's stats. Plus 5% shield, 26% speed. He doesn't need speed. He is the mobility man. Whoa, it looks like the controls are more transparent now. I'm going to answer the age-old question. If I hypercharge and the smoke deals damage, does it charge Chuck Super? It hit the one robot. What the heck? One attack barely does anything. Let's do up close range for max damage. Okay. What if I hit Wow, that barely does anything. I had to hit 15 things. The smoke hit 3 brawlers this time, and it didn't charge the super. And the worst part, it's taking me forever to get the hypercharge. 4 rows of bots, 5 rows of bots, and that's the hypercharge. But I think I can pull off a double hypercharge smoke if I go in twice. The smoke's kind of random based on where you're going. It's not exactly where the pole is. Is this a sneak peek? I can choose the brawlers? Am I allowed to show this? This is huge. What if I choose triple will? I can make triple willow bots. I think that the hypercharge might actually be good if you phase through people. Oh my god, triple willow. Why did I do this to myself? If I phase through that, I think it's gonna charge the hyper a little bit faster. Dude, these willows are actually so annoying. It charged my super on the way back. I think I can clip. Okay, that did charge the hyper a little bit when I clipped them. Let's see how my hyper charge halfway. Okay, I clipped both of them. That jacked up my hyper. But what if I hyper from far away now? And then hyper again? Okay, well that was kind of underwhelming. I think the play is to just keep phasing through them, because that seems to be charging the most amount of hypers. Okay, but does the pole charge my hyper? It does. Okay. And I just cross across the whole... What the frick was that? That was a 5-pole jump. It went to this one first and then down there. What the heck? We're doing quadruple Hank. I want to see how far my hyper can get me. So the hypercharge has infinite range, but can it phase through things? Should have had this gadget. In theory, if I put 4 poles all the way diagonally, and I just happen to be somewhere here and activate my gadget, it's infinite range! And that did nothing. Okay, but what if there were 4 poles across all 4 corners, and then I activate my hypercharge in the middle of the map? Where is it gonna take me? Okay, I think I'm gonna die to the smoke now, and I already have my super, and I can't activate. We didn't even make it to the 4th pole. You know what Supercell needs is smoke off. Next up, we have Lumi. 26, 25, and 5. That's the same as Chuck. What? Am I tripping? Oh, no. Huh. Okay, so I thought that was a dev build glitch, but I guess Lumi has the exact same stat buffs as Chuck. So we know Lumi deals 1200 and then 1800 on return. And her big one deals 2800 with 580 burning. Well, that could clip both of them. 3500. The circles, they overlapped. Did I do it wrong? Let's see how the hyper charges. That's actually pretty quick. 3500 again. That's so much faster than Chuck's super. And I think the 3rd wave just happens all at once. How much is the super hypercharge? Not the full way. Surely there's some sort of gimmick to get multiple. There was not. Wow, that hyper is so fast. Okay. In theory, what if I did this? Recalled all my morning stars and then did another hype. The hyper just ends immediately. The morning star, you've got enough for like 1 return, maybe 2 if you're like really close up a wall. I kind of like how the new UI kind of works. And you can see the super animation. Oh, wow. If I hit 3 bots, it's still not. Is there a world where I can hit 3 Hanks and get 3 hypers? Wow, I couldn't get a second hyper out of that. Okay, but if I score, usually the bots are NPCs and they all go in the same spot. Wait, I'm pretty sure I chained my super there and it didn't go twice. Is that a Lumi thing? Or was that a skill issue or a balance change? We're gonna do the mousy bots. Nope, that was definitely 2 hyper supers. Double hyper chain. That took a lot of brain power to pull off, but we did it. Doug has 25, 25, and 5. So we know his attack that's 2400. But what about this it's not a double attack. That's too good. That would have been too good to be true. This hyper's not bad though. Doesn't take too much. Okay, but what about with the hot dog? No. Nope. It's still not double the attack. Now what if I send in the Mortis and he doesn't attack? No, that's fine too. Mortis, stop dashing. What the frick? All right, go in, Mortis. You got this. I've got it. That counted as his kill, not mine. You got this, Mortis. Holy crap. What if I had the gadget, though? For double the damage. We got the gadget. I don't even know how much that was. It didn't even show the damage number. But the potential with Edgar, Primo, maybe even Jackie. This is a strong hyper. It's crazy. We've got Kit's hyper. 25, 25, and 5. They are very conservative on the shields on these hypers. So you already know when you activate it. And okay, it's a bot. It's not going to work on a bot. Like I was saying, when you activate it and you jump on them. Oh my god, I could get a 4th one off. By 4th one, I meant a 2nd super wall in the hyper. Jump on the Hanks. Get another jump off. That was a double stun in a 1v1 situation. Let's see how this works against Frank. No way they didn't test this. Is it gonna be a permastun? Five hits and 2 supers. Kills a Frank. Oh, and I stunned the Frank too. I just pulled off a double perma stun. You just have to activate the super immediately. Or the hyper to get a 2nd one.
You aimed low.
This is actually so busted. Surely they're gonna balance that, right? That stun was a bit much. Also, someone else asked, how far does it... Holy crap. That bounces really far. Does it bounce off like Sprout? No, it just explodes on. Okay. Yep. Just really, really far. Doesn't bounce like the Brawl Talk, those liars. Let's see the charge rate. Doesn't increase with a gadget. 2 swipes is a quarter. So you really only need 8 swipes. What about if I jump on them? So the initial impact was a lot. 2 jumps and 2 swipes, still don't have the hyper. Hyper! Oh my god! Into another jump! Plus 25% damage. Damn. It's either the stun or the damage needs to go away. But it already stuns. No. What confuses me is RT. What did that mean by Brawl Talk? 25, 25, 25. What an NPC amount of stats. Security lasers around the legs. What does that mean? Holy crap, that is a lot of damage. It kind of takes a lot of ammo, but that's fair. It's a long-range brawler. Not horrible. So what if I super first and then I hyper? Is it? It's missing the ball. 3 hits, 4 hits, and 5 hits for a hyper. There we go. This seems more epic than it is because the mousy bots are kind of weak and they're just asking to be clumped up. Wait, this reminds me of Melody. And how did I just deal like 70,000 damage? What? So all I learned from the bot was don't place my super down too close to the safe. But I think I can get 2 clips. Wait, 3 hits takes out the safe? 4, 5. Did something weird happen? Did I bring it down to like 40% or something? I feel like... How did I just take it out to 48%? What? Didn't it have the shield? This would have been epic before the shield heist rework. Speaking of reworks, does the new super stop on non-brawlers for a bull? What the heck? I can control it? So I can control exactly how far it goes up until it stops. But what if I go here? Huh, it auto stopped. I don't even have the stomper gadget because I have the heal gadget. So then what if I'm point blank and super? Okay. Wait a minute. This might actually be better. 1, 2, super. 1, 2, another super. Oh my God. What if I hyper? Oh man. That was 3 hyper supers. This is actually busted. I think Pico was a little worried about this. No. No. What if I thread the needle? Nope. Nope. Not threading the needle. So what happens if I'm hyper? Dang it. They passed me the ball. So hyper, super, super, hyper. Into another super. So what if I just hyper? Oh my God. It perma-stuns them. I think I have the right star powers and gadgets with Berserker and T-Bone Injector this time. I really think I can solo these frogs into another super. Cancel their super into a 3rd one, into a 4th one. Let's go. His hypercharge deals 25, 25, 25. What? I wonder on what basis these percentages are from. Not only do I deal more damage, I can now auto-aim on everything. Oh yeah, look at that. The super is... charging pretty decently. What about without that? It's almost a quarter from the hypercharge. Oh my God, that is very strong. Ah, it does increase my movement speed. This is because it's critting outside of the center. Mo's hypercharge is 25, 15, and 5. It has a longer range and it lasts longer. I mean, the longer range is nice, but lasting longer, you don't last long in the Mo thing. What the heck? Was this... or Mo's rework? I didn't know that. So how long is long? Oh, that's fast. It does stay in the form really long, but you run out of ammo, so there's no point. You might as well just go back. Wait a minute. Why do I already have my super or my hyper? Is it so long that I want to stay in mousy form first? Wait, is that a glitch? And then if I exit, I have the hyper, and it goes away, but... I'm getting infinite hypers right now, whenever I change forms. So if I hypercharge, I don't think this is intended, but I just have to wait for the hypercharge to wear off. And then I exit and I already have another hypercharge. Surely Supercell's gonna fix this, because that's kind of busted. And very satisfying, by the way. 25, 15, and 10 for Draco. Why does he have even more shield? I get he's a tank and they're giving him shield, but why do you need a shield if you're already one of the tankiest units in the entire game? With his super, it's about this range. And then with his hyper... I guess that was a horrible example. 1 kick to the face. Charges about... 3 kicks is a little bit over 1/4. Well, that is very wide. And up close, that's like taking a Shelly shot. 4,000 DPS. Kind of busted. On a hot zone map, like, what are they gonna do? Bonnie's stats, 25, 25, and 5. What constitutes 26% and 25%? Sometimes these brawlers have these really arbitrary numbers. The landing stuns for 1 second, and it spits teeth around the place. I'm gonna guess like fangs. Oh, that was not like fangs. Oh, wait, the frickin' heck just happened? I just got my hypercharge back. This is another phase glitch. What the flippin'? And then surely they'll fix that, right? Supercell. 1 Bonnie hit. Brings it 1/8. With the 1 second stun, that's pretty deadly. What about her super? How much does that charge for the hyper? I am so confused because I already have a hyper. And because I exited out of the hyper, do I have another hype? I do. Okay, infinite hyper glitch. They'll fix this. It'll fix this. Halfway with 3 hits. Makes sense. You never want to eat 4 Bonnie bullets to the face. I want to see how much impact damage that does to a regular. Oh yeah, that's nice. For the map rotations, it's generally what's in the friendlies. It's like Hard Rock Mine all the way to Extreme Nonchalance. Ew. Ew. Water and Spring Traps. Ew. Showdown, Feast and Famine still in. That's solid all the time. I don't recognize a lot of these Lily Pawns and Seekers. Heist Classics. Kaboom. Hot Potato. Zip Zap. And Corner Cave. Let's see what we have for Bounty. Wait, that's it? Oh, because it's Knockout, not Bounty. And Rotation. Hot Zone's got Parallel Plays. Classic. And now I think there's Playmaker. No, that's fine. In the Liminal. Looks like Ring of Fire. Knockout has all of these different... That is a lot of Knockout maps. Call of the Water, Think Ahead, Double Decker, as in like the toilet thing. So for the records, you increase levels like they said in Brawl Talk. Ew, I don't want to equip the bronze one. Get a legendary star drop at the last one. Brings us to level 2, which is going to be the flex. Oh, this is easy. Collect 10, 25, 50, 100, and 200 common pins. I already have every cosmetic in the game. Those are going to be so free. Own 10 sprays, 25, 150, 200. Are they all the same? 10, 25, 75, 200, and 500 player icons. Huh. Title collector. 5, 10. Surely I'll have at least 50 by the end of this from Mastery Madness. But 100 titles, implying they're releasing 100 brawlers. I feel like with the records, these are all cosmetic based, and I'm gonna have all of them. Of all the rare skins, 5, 10, 50, 75, and 75 rare skins. I thought there was way more. There's 5, 10, and 25 legendary skins. I thought I was gonna scale up to 75 or something crazy. Oh, all these true gold skins to 50. Only goes up to 50? It should go to 100. That brings us up to record level 5 for purple. Does it go above 6? Oh my god, it does go above 6. All these titles are pretty straightforward. You win 20, 50s, 100, 200, and 300. You get the title for the brawler. 300. If you're watching this, farm the worst brawlers that you're never gonna play if you like the title. Like, nobody likes to play Pam, but everybody likes your mom. So just saying, 25 games with Pam is gonna get you the mastery with 11x boost right now. Kill 8 brawlers in knockout. You have to kill every brawler, including every brawler that you lost in the match. For knockout, that's impossible. Bounty, that's very easy. Gem grab, that's super free, but so is heist and brawl ball. But knockout, knockout is going to be hard. Oh. To be fair, they did say some of these were going to be really hard. Use 3 hypercharges with Chester. That's going to be rough in certain maps. Deal 15,000 with Colt. That's not that hard. That's not hard at all. What? Are they sure that's not 150,000? What the heck? Colt is free. Literally just deal 15,000 damage. Revive an ally 4 times. Oh, I can do that with my randoms easily. I like how Doug doesn't have revive an ally in solo because they actually thought about this. Take down 3 brawlers with Edgar in 5 seconds. So you got a team wipe. And that's not unreasonable. Kaze does not make sense to me. And I mean that because her mechanics are confusing, not her records. Take down 3 brawlers while attached to Kit. This might have been hard, but I think with the hypercharge, there is hope. Oh, Mortis is going to be cool. Hit 3 brawlers with 1 dash. Oh, I thought Mortis was going to be like, do a 37-degree angle trick shot in Brawl Ball and then dash and then activate your hypercharge, get a triple kill, wait for them to respawn, and then trick shot on them with your super. Okay. They're pretty straightforward. Taunt the enemies, deal damage, take down 6 brawlers, 9 brawlers. Oh, there's niche ones too. Earn star player 500 times. Unleash hypercharges. Hold 15 gems. Hold 20 gems. All of these are so doable. Heal 500,000. I think that's going to be free in the bot modes. Win 20, 50, 100, and 200 ranked matches. That's all of the records. And every time you complete them, you get points and it goes into your record level and you can get the really cool shiny rainbow one to flex on people. And Trophy Road has a lot going on right now. I think it only goes up to 100,000. What is that clown thing? You get a hypercharge there. Trophy box remains the same. And here's the whole map. Medieval Manure. There's different levels and all these different worlds that you can discover. That's what that is. And you do apparently get the rewards on the undiscovered levels as they release more lore. I think the lore has nothing to do with progression, but it's just going to release with the updates. I love this update. I'm not just saying that. I love all the Brawl Stars updates. Clash Royale, it's like, oh, are you sure you want to update Clash Royale? Are you going to remove Book of Books again? Are you going to remove the season shop and nerf progression? Are you going to make the season pass more expensive? Can you stop updating the game, Clash Royale? You know what I mean? That's why I'm genuinely so excited about all of these Brawl Stars updates. And we haven't even talked about Demons and Angels yet.